What's up, guys? It's me, Corelli, and this is episode 336. 336 of my Cat Vibes series. Today we're painting a piece called Dusk from Underneath the Trees. This is still from the August series. So I'm still on these smaller canvas panels. And one thing that I want to note is that, once again, I know everybody has their own approach, but I kind of took a liking to starting to paint with the negative space, not with the positive space. The negative space is the space in between objects. So instead of starting out with the landscape itself, I'm rather starting out with the basic blues, the sky tone, and defining where the sky ends. In this case, the sky is the negative space because it's not the main subject. It's one of the local scenes around here, off of this property across the road. So there are the neighbors' houses, and I thought it was an interesting thing to paint because it was starting to get dark. It's not one of those glowing sunsets, really. It's not really spectacular, but there is an air of mystique and mystery to it, lurking in the shadows and in these greens that verge on blue, on deep blue. Also, what adds to the vibe, I think, is the fact that it's not September even, it's still August. So there's a lot of green out there. There is really just a couple of splashes of yellow, maybe orange-ish, which I'll add in the end. But there are no reds, none of that at all. It's mostly greens, greens, greens. Lots of greens. But these greens, they're not the same. And there's a tree in the distance, and then there is another tree under which I was standing when I was taking this reference photo. And then there is that field, that empty lot, which has a little bit of brown because the weeds in that field, it looks like nobody even mowed this vacant lot this year at all. Usually around July or August, there would be a machine that would show up and it would just mow the entire lot. But this year nobody came and nobody did that. So there were all of those tall weeds and they just kind of died off and dried out in the sun. And they give this landscape this little brown there, which I find pretty beautiful. It's a small little simple painting, something like 11 by 12 inches or 10 by 12, something to that effect. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Generally speaking, I think this year I will paint out these time-sensitive series of paintings, like 24 August, 24 September, 24 October, and probably 24 November. I'm not sure. I can't predict the weather, so I don't know what kind of winter am I going to have around here. If it's going to be kind of a boring winter with no snow, then I don't really feel like painting the same stuff all over again. Because if there is no snow, then basically November and December look very much alike around here. But I think I will paint out these season-related series, month-related series, and I really don't intend to do this next year. The reason for this is that recently I was thinking a lot about what a pity it is that while I was in Moscow, while I lived in Moscow, and I had access to all of these beautiful views and so many sights and so many things to look at, I wasn't painting. I wasn't painting in oils. I wasn't driven enough to do that, even though I could have, theoretically, but I didn't do that. I've been to St. Petersburg. I could have painted a lot of that beautiful city. I could have painted a lot of my hometown, Moscow, but I wasn't into it at the time. And now I'm looking back at that and it's like, damn it, it sucks so much, really. And so I think I decided inside that I have to, aside of all the other projects, aside of all the other paintings and series of paintings I'm doing, I should spend time painting what I see around me. And I thought that it's kind of important because I don't really know where am I going to end up in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years. I know that I intend to move, and I hope I will succeed at that. But right now I'm here, and so I don't want to run into that situation again when I would have already moved, and then I would look back and be like, damn it, there is stuff that I could have done, but I haven't, because I didn't appreciate it at the time. I don't want to find myself in that position again. So for that reason, I think that these month-sensitive series, like August, 24 August, 24 September, 24 October, and November, they are exactly about this. They are about the appreciation of whatever surrounds me right now. And then when I move elsewhere, I will be painting local stuff again when I get there. So here's the finished painting. If you're not subscribed to my channel, of course, I urge you to subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, don't forget to enable all notifications. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching me and following my channel. And until next time, ciao.